Alright, let's move on here. It's Adam here at DirectionTrader.com. Now we're going to show how to properly trade price wedges and how we trade them in the trading room here at DirectionTrader.com. Price wedges are very common in every market, especially intraday in the futures. We use them every day in the trading room. You just need to learn exactly how to trade them and exactly what the market's telling you whenever it is wedging. Some people call them price channels, price wedges. It's all the same. What I'm going to be discussing is the same concept. So, all right, let's show here price wedge. Say you get the market wedging in a direction like this, or you get highs, you get lows, you get lower highs, lower lows. This is basically a wedge, what I'm going to call with no bias. It's not long, it's not short, it's just the market is coming into an extreme consolidation point where we're waiting for buyers and sellers to break out, whether the buyers are going to win the battle or the sellers are going to win the battle. But while it's wedging, we can make some money on it. How we're going to be trading this is basically we are going to be selling the highs of the wedges and buying the lows of the wedges and just trading them right back to the opposite side. So if we're selling the highs of the wedges, we're going to look to cover and take trade management down here at the bottom. And if we're buying the wedges, we're going to be taking profit at the top of the wedge. A very basic consolidation wedge. Alright, moving on. You got something like this. Say you're in a channel. This here would be a bull channel. Market's trading down and it starts to channel up. And it'll channel up so long, and then all of a sudden the market will start doing this. This is also a wedge inside of a channel, because what we have here is we have a resistance, but we still have this support here for the support of this bullish channel. So the market has now came into a wedge. We're going to continue to buy the lows here, but they're failing before they reach the upper part of this channel. But this is still a bullish channel, but it's got a bullish wedge inside of that channel. We're waiting for this either to break down, where we will buy again, or wait for a breakout of this and a pullback to retest that old resistance becomes new support for your long entry. Right there. Same bias applies. You got a bear channel here. Market's trading down, creating a bear channel, and then sure enough the market will trade down, not make a new or lower low, but still make a lower high. This is basically what I'm going to call a bear channel forming a bear wedge, because the bias is to the downside here, and same applies to the bear wedge as applied to the bull wedge. We're going to keep selling these retracements back at resistance, and we're going to wait for this to break to the downside or break to the upside. Now, in this example, say we did have a bullish channel. Go back to the blog and the website education videos. You will see how to trade channels and how we use channels. Basically, this is the same scenario right here. We started to form a wedge here, but what happens if this decides to break down? What are we going to do? Well, this is a perfect buying opportunity because we have all this support down here. So, basically what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this to come down to these levels, and we're going to buy a setup. We're going to wait for that sell-off to fail, and we're going to buy the market back up. Same thing applies down here. We're going to buy it. Same thing applies down here. We're going to wait for them lows to fail, and we're going to take a reversal pattern long. Same thing applies to the short side. So basically, what a wedge is doing is showing you consolidation in the market. There's really no long side or short side bias. It's basically the market's taking a break, and we just want to wait for it to break one way or another. If it breaks down, we got this support, but like I said, it breaks out, we're going to keep buying these pullbacks. Let's show you what that looks like. Alright, you have this wedge. You have this market wedging, making higher highs and lower lows. So what we're waiting for here is for it to eventually fail one way or another. And let's take this from the long side. It goes up. We're going to look to short this market right here. But if it doesn't give us a reversal pattern and it just shoots all the way up and through, we are going to take a long entry and buy these pullbacks up until the very next resistance. Comes here, we're going to take profit, wait for a reversal pattern, doesn't happen, we're going to take these long setups and we're going to keep buying pullbacks all the way up. Market pulls back and up, we're going to keep buying these pullbacks. So that's something to look forward to. This is once this breaks out, we're waiting for the market to turn back down into the price wedge. If it doesn't turn back down in, we're going to keep buying pullbacks and go with the market, in the direction of the market. So basically, once it does it, once it wedges, we're going to sell the highs and we're going to buy the lows and we're going to avoid the middle. We don't want to be in the middle because a lot of time the market is choppy throughout here. So sell the highs, buy the lows, avoid the middle. Trade management, it's very easy. You sell these highs, taking profit at the lows. In this scenario, say we did take this trade here and it decided to sell off again to the short side. Where would our trade management come into play? We will be taking profits back down here at these lows. This market, once it breaks out, a fake out breakout, it wants to come right back to its support. And like I said, never trade in the middle. A lot of times when this does pull back, it's going to bounce around right here, so this would be a conservative exit, but your aggressive exit, which is what we're going to show in the trade room, will be right down here at the support. So that's how I trade wedges in the room. Come and join us at directiontrader.com. Come to our live trading room. We trade all these setups every single day. You're going to learn, you're going to make money, learn how to trade your own accounts. So come on by directiontrader.com. Shoot me an email, adam@directiontrader.com, and I will do my best to return your message as soon as possible. I'll see you there. Bye.